Hello, and welcome back to All The Mons. Picking up right where we left off last time. Like, right where we left off, I'm still sitting here. We are going to make a reactor for mechanism so we can start trying to get polonium. So for that we're going to need all sorts of casings and stuff. Let's see. If I hit W on it to ponder, it goes, okay, we need... Edges must be casing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 casing. Walls can be either casing or glass. Place fuel assembly block inside and control assembly at top. So 2 fuel assembly, 1 control assembly. Alright. So we need 5, 5, 5, 5, 20 plus 3, 3, 3, 3, 32. We need like 44 casing, a bunch of glass, whatever. Let's just make an arse load. Make like 10 of you. Fission reactor casing, 44, that's a good start. We need reactor ports. I think I saw 2 in the picture. Well, perfect, that gives us 2. Logic adapter. What's that do? Logic adapter, use redstone to control the thing. Huh. Set one to activation and the other to damage critical. What are the chances it's gonna get critically damaged? Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Control rod assembly, fuel assembly. Gonna take basic chem tank. Alright. We'll do 2 fuel assembly and a control rod assembly. That's how it worked, right? It's that on top of 2 fuel assembly. And then we need some glass, some sort of glass, right? Reactor glass. Reactor glass. Takes enriched iron. Okay. I want to be able to see our things, so I will invest in this. I think it's worth it. Infuse my iron. Let's see about getting a couple more of these casings out. Crack out a number of these. How many do I need? I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Where'd it go? Reactor glass. 32, probably fine. Couple more of these. That's probably good. Right. So let's just go and like slam all these components down into the shape that it says it wants and see what we think of it. I just want to try to learn this, so alright, so that's the shape. Let's get our outer kind of shell ready, like our outer shape. We'll get the frame, the corners. Oops, didn't mean to put you there. So all the... Wow, I'm just placing things all over in the wrong places. I see what's going on. It's step height. I keep stepping up and missing things. I love step height though. I would never get rid of it. Right, ports. 1 and 2. In the center, we got our fuel assembly. We'll keep it very simple, just do the one in the picture, and control rod assembly on top of that. I don't need vision through the ceiling, so we will cover the ceiling. And then reactor glass. The walls get to be. We got 5 left. Do like a plus here. Just enough to make it. Wow. Status disabled, burn rate 0, heating rate, temp, activate, heat graph. What kind of fuel does it take? No, like seriously. Fission reactor. Water and fissile fuel to make nuclear waste and steam. What's fissile fuel? Uranium hexafluoride. Okay, we're going to need to learn that one. And then water. Huh. Alright, well. We can go over here and we can grab a sink. Just grab a basic kitchen sink. Take some terracotta. Alright, I actually have to go up there. Make it myself. Of course. Clay. Go cook the terracotta, then we can make our sink. How's our stuff going? Only 87,000 Certus quartz. We need like a couple 100,000. So still can't do anything with that. Sink. There we are. And then uranium hexafluoride is hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxide in a chemical infuser. Okay. Uranium oxide is yellow cake uranium in a chemical oxidizer, which is uranium in a enrichment chamber. Okay. Let's just grab, I don't know, 100 uranium. I ain't picky. Infuser? Is that it? No, enrichment. There, enrich my uranium. Look at that. Enriched uranium. Which we put into an oxidizer. So, oxidizer's the next machine. It's gonna take a couple pieces, alright. Let's just load up on some of this. Personal chest. One of you. Dynamic tank. Easy. Chem tank. Done. Oxidizer. Complete. We'll bring that down. As well as, I guess, an additional enricher. Yeah, we could do an additional enrichment chamber. So we want to enrich and then oxidize. That's just power to do that, right? Alright. We'll take both of these. Grab a handful of cables. Give me just a bunch of those suckers. Head back. Send that back up. I haven't finished this part, but it's more functional than normal. So, enrich and then oxidize. I want to set this up so it's automated. So, you are going to output into the oxidizer the enriched goodies. Do we have power? I don't got a power cube down here, do I? Oh, I do have a power cube. Sweet. Alright. We'll run power down the back. Slap you in there. I want to just make sure it's automated first. So we'll see if you do it. Auto eject on. So you're oxidizing that. That's uranium oxide. So uranium. Ugh. Okay. Yikes. Okay. So we need uranium oxide, which is what we're making right now, and hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid is done in a chemical dissolution chamber. Okay. We'll tab you on. Fluorite and sulfuric acid. So that's just sulfur. Sulfur? Water vapor. Sulfur trioxide? Sulfur dioxide? Hey. Okay. So we're gonna need a chemical oxidizer turning sulfur into sulfur dioxide. Ay. This is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? So let's get that first step out of the way. Chemical oxidizer. We want that, I'm guessing, just here. This one takes... Do we not have sulfur? I could swear we've seen sulfur around. No, like, certainly we've... Have I just been ignoring sulfur? We're just gonna ignore the particle accelerator since we don't need it right now. We are gonna need it later. Is that sulfur? It's uranium. There we go, sulfur. Right. Time to make the sulfur seeds. Sulfur seed. Prudentum. Prosperity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prudentum. Yeah, prudentum. I won't plant this like right now, I'll plant that later, but like who knows how much of this we actually need. I might as well get it up and running. There we go, sulfur seeds. For now, I don't think I need conductive alloy right now. Yeah. We'll let the sulfur, but it's gonna go into here. Alright, so if I open you and go sulfur, toss it into there, that'll make us, what step? Sulfur dioxide. Sulfuric acid. Water vapor. Yeah. Sulfur trioxide. Oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Okay. This is sulfur dioxide, so we need oxygen. Oxygen is water in a electrolytic separator. Right, let's get that machine then. Electrolytic separator, which takes gold and iron dust. Let's crack a couple of those out. We'll probably need the fanciness from this anyway for someone else. I think it said this made hydrogen, right? I used this briefly in... oh, what was that one called? Jeez, I can't remember. The one with the rat. Okay. So you take water. So we're gonna want the sink here. Oops, wrong thing. Press B. Press B. Fluid. Beep. Basic fluid pipe. Let's make hydrogen and oxygen. Righty, righty. So we want a chemical infuser with oxygen and sulfur dioxide. So that's what you make and what you make. Okay, so let's chemical infuser. It's gonna take chem tanks. You are bothering the wrong person. And now you're dead. That's just how it works. Hey, chemical infuser. Which is there a way to like tell it that I only want specific things like a filter one? Filter upgrade, not supported. Well, that sucks. I want... Yeah, like I'm gonna want it to only take a certain chemical, right? So how does that work out? So we need a pressurized tube, I think. This is chemical transfer. We need a tank. Preferably one we can filter. I guess we could do basic one. Right? And we just do like okay. Hydrogen. So the oxygen's in that one. Side config. Front. No, I need you to output into it. You are going to input from there. Can't eject. Chemicals. Output, output. Okay, so that one's filling with hydrogen, that one's filling with oxygen. Strict input. Idle. Oops, I dumped a bunch of stuff. Okay, not good. Chemical oxygen. Yeah, I want it to only be oxygen, though. Whatever. Sulfur dioxide and oxygen will make this. You. Input. Input 1. Okay, that's input 1. Ooh, okay. Oh, I think... Okay. Chemicals. Output 2. Okay, so it's guaranteed that output 2 is always going to be there. This is output 2. So that's always going into... That's fine. That means we don't have to worry about it getting mixed. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Okay. So we're going to run this like that. We're going to tear that off. We're going to here, side config, and go back, input 1, no, input 2. Okay. So input 2 is sulfur, input 1, we are exporting, or we're creating sulfur trioxide, which we will export to make sulfuric acid by mixing water vapor. How do I get... decondensating water gives us water vapor. In a rotary condensator, I'm so confused. Rotary condensator takes components. Oh, we're gonna need infused alloy. I don't have any. Perfectly valid way to get back here. Eventually, we will have fuel. Okay. So this is another machine that wants water. So we'll run it off the sink. Just like the other one. Boop. You saw nothing. So it's got power. It's transporter, close, side config, input, auto eject on, input. Oh, we gotta go into fluids, input, right? Condensating. What's that do? I don't know. Oh, we hit it and... Okay. Decondensating. Okay, so it swaps it between condensating and decondensating. It is decondensating the water into water vapor. And then the water vapor we will mix with the sulfur trioxide. No. We've already done that step. It's water vapor and sulfur trioxide into sulfuric acid. Right. A chemical infuser again. Look, it's really easy. Did I just delete something? Chemical infuser. It's really easy to get all mixed up here when you're learning something. There's the chemical infuser. You slam this here. Right? You're the guy making trioxide. You're the one that wants sulfur. So let's just get like a little buffer. It's kind of noisy here, but whatever. Chem tubes be going out like that. And like that. Right. So, side config. Okay. Our oxygen is supposed to be mixing with our sulfur dioxide, right? Sulfur dioxide, oxygen, that's supposed to make trioxide. I think. We go into this and we do like dumping excess. And we do the same. Oh, our thing's full of sulfur trioxide, yeah. That'll do it. It's not full of sulfur dioxide, it's full of the wrong chemical. There we go. Our pipes were full of the wrong chemical. Probably from when I was fiddling with the settings here. Now, that's dumping you into here. You two will combine into the next chemical. Basic universal cable. You will produce for me sulfuric acid. Who knew making the reactor was going to be the easier part of this? So sulfuric acid is used to make hydrofluoric acid in a chemical dissolution chamber. Okay, where's our dissolution chamber? We'll put you to the front with fluorite. Okay, so we need sulfuric acid and to make hydrofluoric acid. And this is a juice, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We need chemical dissolution. Chemical dissolution is a bit more pricey. Okay. That's going to take refined obsidian. And that takes the osmium compressor and refined... We've only got one of those, really? Well, there's always a chance that I left some in the actual machine last time I made this, but I don't think we really used much of this at all. No, we only left osmium in there, okay. Well, that's great. So that's... Oh shit, no. Oh. Okay. Well, we need refined obsidian dust, which is obsidian dust, diamond. You know what? That's fine. Obsidian. We got 150,000 of it. It doesn't matter. We'll throw it through the crusher. Yeah. And then we'll hit it with the enriched diamonds or whatever. Well, yeah, we've got plenty of them. Dump any excess, toss you in there. Oh. Yeah, this... No problem. It's into you. Yeah, that'll make plenty more than I think we're gonna need. I might be wrong. Sounds like a donkey, doesn't it? Yeah. We need our fluorite too. Okay, let's just focus. Really? We'll get the dissolutor. Now we'll grab our fluorite, which I remember harvesting because it's pretty. Got my priorities straight. I just keep trying to run through that window. I'm like a fucking bird. It's like, no window here. Let me just run into it. Alright. You're gonna spit straight into this machine, which will eat up fluorite. And electricity. To make hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid? What the fuck are we doing with this again? Uranium oxide. Uranium oxide, hydrofluoric acid, uranium. Okay. Chemical infuser. Chemical infuser it is. Chemical infuser. Chemical User. Place you there. You've got the uranium oxide. We're gonna need more pressure tubes. Okay, what's the recipe for this again? Hydrofluoric on the left, uranium oxide on the right. So, basic, oh, wrong thing. Okay, so that, side config, left 1 is input 1, we want that to be input 2, back, that goes back, input 1. That's what, pressurized tube, so we're gonna want to do like so. That's the acid. Uranium oxide, hydrofluoric acid. And now we gotta run power to the machine, so it's there it is. It is making uranium hexafluoride. Finally at hexafluoride, which will go into the machine. Concentrating. Liquid uranium. No. No. We've got to put it through an isopod. We got to put it through an isopod. Okay. Isopod machine takes lead. Wait, lead? Oh, okay. And a chem tank. There we go, isopod. Uranium hexafluoride into fissile fuel. Fissile fuel. Does it just do it on its own? Okay. We're getting fissile fuel. Fissile fuel. Ideally, we can just slap into the reactor. You know, we might just move some of these around a little. It doesn't matter what side they're on as far as I know. Alright. Pressurized tube. Got fissile fuel in the fuel tank. And then we can run water out of there. So we're gonna want to get the more fluid pipe into something like this. And I think we now have a reactor. We can access it from anywhere. Okay, that's great to know. Stats, heat statistics. I think that's good. Water coolant. Okay, we're loading this sucker up on coolant. I'm so scared to hit activate, but like... Okay, how does this work? A reactor needs at least 4 ports. Ports can be changed using a configurator. Okay, there we go. Fission reactor port. I'm guessing we're going to need 2 output ports is the thing. I'm so glad we saw that before. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's pull out our configurator. Output waste. Output coolant. Input only. Output waste. Output coolant. Why would I output coolant? I guess if we were using like a different type of coolant. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I need a tank for waste though. Right? What's polonium? It's nuclear waste. Fissile fuel and water, steam, and nuclear waste. Ah, so this could be heated coolant. I see. So it's gonna make steam regardless. So we're gonna need chem tank 1, chem tank 2. Basic pressurized. We're going to set you to dump excess. And then maybe we hit activate? I don't know. I feel like we need an upgrade, a pipe upgrade for our water one. So let's just get like a basic. Okay, we got an advanced pipe upgrade. Boop. I think that's filling a bit faster now, right? Looks like it to me. Yeah. Alright, so big thing here is we need polonium, which is made by solar neutron activator. We're gonna need this, but it's gonna take bronze. Alright. Let's just get this guy cracked out. Bronze. Oh, we had bronze. Bronze dust. It's not like we can't make it. Such a weird thing to need right now is bronze. Alright, well, I guess I have to go upstairs and cook it. Always a bit confused when we come up here. You go into there. There's our bronze. Need advanced solar, little solar, energy tablets. Okay, solar panels. Let me make solar paneling. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Component am I missing? Infused alloy. No. Oh, jeez. Okay. That copper. Oh, we've got plenty. Yeah, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough right there to do solar generators. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are used to make this guy. And solar generator into the solar neutron activator. Are we good? Oh, readjusting. Right. Jump down off this cliff here. Flutter down. I guess we'll probably need to do it with access to the sky, eh? Huh. Well, we'll have to pump it out into the outside. That's pretty close to full tank. Polonium. Nuclear waste. Alright, let's hit the on switch. Okay. I think this is all fine and dandy. Heat coolant, waste. Oh, we're getting steam. Plenty of steam. Waste doesn't go in there. I'm guessing we need to pump that straight out into our solar neutron activator. Maybe a waste barrel. Radioactive waste barrel. Probably that thing. Decay rate. Actual decay rate. Shift N for description. Increased decay rate. We'll make one of those. Place it here. Nuclear waste. Alright. Do you function here? if I do like that. Sides, input. I think I've been irradiated. We might have done a whoopsie. Ah, I'm sure it'll be fine. A bit of reactor-related nuclear waste issues never hurt anyone. How far out does this go? Oh. Oh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it'll decay after a while. Anyways, we're about to release more. So, yeah. Let's just, you know, running radioactive waste over the water, no issue. No issue. No problem whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Just run it out here. We don't actually have to worry about starving because I don't think we actually take hunger-related damage. Polonium! There it is. We're getting our polonium. This, yeah, this, so, now we can finally worry about radioactivity. Nuclear waste and its products are radioactive. They must be held within radioactive waste barrels. The nuclear waste and blah blah blah. The radiation will spread in the world. Radioactivity can also come from reactors leaking or melting down. Hazmat suit in time. Oh. So it's just like a time thing. We just gotta deal with the fact that we've irradiated our world for now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It'll go away eventually, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna believe that the radiation will not be an issue. Anyways, we got plenty of fissile fuel. And we're making polonium sauce. So that's good. And how do I pelletify it? Polonium, water, and fluorite dust. In a pressurized reaction chamber. Where is pressurized reaction chamber? Enricho chamber. Chem tank. Pressurized react. Actually, you know what? No, screw this. We're gonna go into here, we're gonna claim quests, and we're gonna get it that way. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Come on, one of you has to be willing to give me the... Okay. It's gonna work. Come on. You gotta be shitting me. There aren't any that are just like random reward. Okay, I guess we are going up to make our own thing. Osmium and red dust. Yeah, there it is. Dump all that, I don't need it right now. Do 4 of those. Yeah, I'll do another like 6. 16. Perfect. Did I make the... Okay, pressurized reaction chamber. Surprised that like anything is still living here with all this radiation. It seems to be getting darker. Oh, that's because it's turning nighttime. Yeah, tends to do that. Oh no, it's the same light level. Okay. Well, I'm glad I turn all my enemies into meatballs, so it doesn't matter. Polonium. Okay. Side. Right. Output. You've got polonium. Now, any other sink? Let's grab one out at a shop here. I love that we can do that. Okay, that's so helpful. Can I just like go sink fluid input? No, sink technically not an output, I guess. There we go. Just sit on top of it. Water. No point in eating right now, but I just keep doing it. And then fluorite dust. So how do I dustify you? Just hit it with a hammer, throw it in a crusher, it don't matter. And eventually we'll have enough sauce to make a polonium pellet. It's gonna take 1,000 of each. It's gonna take a little while to get there. How much power are you actually making anyway? Or does it not make power? I guess it doesn't make power? I thought it did. Well, good news is there's slightly less particle floating around in the air. Might actually be able to eat our food and keep it down now. Oh yeah. Everything still has a bit of a blah tint to it though. How's this sucker going? Oh, 1,000? You should be... Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Well, I can fix that. Get a nitro gate. Slap this sucker on top. And our first polonium pellet. Oh, goodness me. Yep, we got it. Now I just gotta leave this machine to go for literally forever, and it'll make some more. Wonderful. Radioactive bee. You make a wasted radioactive bee. Bees getting drunk off polonium. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this running for like forever. We still got the green here. But once you get to here, it isn't. So I'm guessing things are slowly recovering. Well, we go out like here. Everything still has that kind of like haze over it. Or is that just because I've been irradiated? Is there like a secret irradiation stat that I can't see? Whatever. All that matters is that we succeeded in obtaining our first polonium pellet. So I don't think we're going to do any battling today. I think we've battled against radiation, and that is more than enough. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time, and have a good day.